Self-care is about doing things that help you recharge and feel good on a daily basis. But we make excuses, laging may dahilan all the time for not practicing self-care. Kasi wala tayong time, we don't have time, we don't know what to do. We'd rather watch Netflix, no, watch 1 to 6 Netflix episodes in one sitting or clean the house, lalo na pag wala tayong pasok. If you aren't used to taking care of oneself, it may be difficult to figure out what self-care work best for you. Setting aside me time or daily on a daily or weekly basis will be useful if this is the case. Set aside 20 minutes sa umaga to read or meditate. Every week, set aside one evening for a long bath or visit a friend kung pwede or call them. These are great methods for staying on track and incorporating self-care into your everyday routine. It is also important to let others close to you know about your new self-care habits. Dapat alam nila so they can support you. Happy evening, everyone. Welcome to another live session of Live Episodes, your first step to develop positive mental well-being. I'm Tony, your professional certified life and mental health coach. For tonight's live episode or live session, let's talk about paano nga ba mag-establish ng daily self-care routine that you'll actually follow. So join me and let me share some tips only here in live episodes. And yes, we are live at Life Coach Tony PH, Facebook page, Lead Your Life Coaching Community, and Life Coach Tony PH YouTube channel. Ayan, so check muna natin yung ating mga kasama ngayon na nanonood live na live. Sino nga ba sila? Tingnan natin. Pero before that, to get a daily dose, no? Daily dose ng ating life and mental health coach, you may want to follow. Yan. Follow niyo naman ang ating page at Life Coach Tony PH. Like and follow. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Life Coach Tony PH. And join to my community at Life Coach Tony PH or coaching community natin at groups ng Facebook. No, ang Lead Your Life Coaching Community. So shout out sa ating mga members na nanonood at also part ng community. And to know more, visit the website na nakita natin sa screen. And if you want to avail a free 60-minute life and mental health coaching, message nyo lang ako or email me. Alright, so now, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, no, we will be talking about, stop muna. Bago muna tayo mag-stop, no? Tingnan muna natin ano nga ba kung paano mag-establish ng daily self-care routine na susundin natin. Okay, so again, don't forget to leave a comment if you are watching this on replay or a live session. Leave a comment if you are connecting, like and follow and share this video. Now, let's start first, yung una, but most of us aware naman that we should practice self-care. If you are aware, comment down below kung ikaw ay aware that we need to practice self-care. But you find it difficult to incorporate it into our daily routine. Okay, so ating schedule. So we are trying or we're juggling na ang dami nating responsibilities at the same time. And it's easy to put yung own needs natin sa dulo. ng to-do list mo. You're more likely to feel anxious, dissatisfied, and overwhelmed if you don't make time for regular self-care. So, going back to your to-do list, nasaan ang self-care na yun? Taking care of your mind and body and soul is essential to become the greatest version of yourself. So you give yourself the fuel you need to show up as the greatest version of yourself in your daily life when you take care of yourself. Alagaan natin. So tonight I will be sharing to you 4 tips to help you include self-care into your daily routine and keep to it. Unahin na natin dyan. Ayan. So balikan natin, no? Like and share and follow, guys. Everyone who's watching it. Stop. Number one tip para magkaroon tayo ng established daily routine is stop doing something you hate. Please lang. Dahil trendy siya, gagawin natin, no. If you're just doing something because everyone else is doing it, pero hindi mo talaga gusto, hindi ka magiging masaya. You'll be less happy to stick with it. Like for example, ako, I'm connecting to this. I bought mat para mag-yoga or mag-exercise, no? Para doon akong mag-meditate. So yun pala pwede naman hindi na ng mat, no? So naka-display na lang siya sa bahay or minsan ko lang siya gamitin. May mga kilala din ako dahil hindi tayo makalabas, they bought gym equipments pero naka-display lang. So walang time or hindi nilalagay doon sa to-do list kailan gagamitin. So it's a waste of money, waste of time, or no, kasi it's trending na sumasabay. So again, if you don't like it, don't do it. Finding things that you enjoy, no, and look forward to. At the end of the day of a hard day is the key to stick to your self-practice. Kaya dapat sa to-do list natin, laging may self-care at hindi dapat nasa bottom, nasa top yan. Experience or experiment with different activities that light you up and make you joyful to build daily self-care practice that works for you and your lifestyle. Hindi dahil uso. Nakikiuso ka na din, pero hindi mo talaga gusto. Experiment with different approaches to see what works best for you, and keep in mind that your self-care routine should be unique to you, hindi ginaya lang, because hindi ka magiging masaya. Again, the number one tip to establish a daily routine, stop doing something you hate. Please lang, stop. Next, second tip is make a plan and commit to it. Schedule, okay? So isa sa mga natutunan ko recently is that what is scheduled is done. Ulitin ko, what is scheduled is done. So the fact that if we don't create time for our self-care, we're unlikely to find it. Kasi hindi nga siya nakaschedule. Make self-care a non-negotiable. Ibig sabihin ng non-negotiable is walang tao or walang bagay na makakahadlang. Dapat ito ay gawin dahil ito ay nasa schedule mo at ito ay commitment mo to yourself. Make a note sa calendar mo or schedule a reminder if necessary. For example, schedule 30 minutes of exercise, meditation in the morning, and 30 minutes reading at night. And let your family, again, housemates, na meron kang self-care time that you will be unavailable. Make it formal as you can. It might even be easy as preparing ahead, lalo na sa Monday. For sure, tomorrow, it's planning what would be your to-do list on Monday. It's like setting out the clothing, bags, and food the night before, no, to reduce morning stress. It's simpler to include self-care into your days when you plan ahead and schedule it. Kaya i-schedule natin ang mga bagay-bagay. Kasama na doon ang iyong self-care. Pangatlo na on how to establish daily routine, okay, for your self-care. Tapos na tayo sa una, which is stop doing something you hate. Second is make a plan and commit to it. Schedule it. What is scheduled is done. Third is follow a simple routine. Follow a simple routine. Less is more. Huwag mong pahirapan yung sarili mo. Simplehan mo lang. Ang self-care is dapat na-enjoy mo at hindi dapat ito complex or dapat naayon sa iyong lifestyle. One of my favorites na perhaps most essential methods to make self-care easier is to change my mindset about it. I went from thinking it was just another thing kasi akala natin self-care will just add dun sa to-do list natin, mga gagawin natin for in a daily basis. But seeing this as essential part of my daily routine, para din siyang pagliligo araw-araw. So, that's part of it. So, lagi siyang dapat kasama sa gagawin mo. Katulad din siya ng pagkain. No? So, isasama mo siya, ang self-care. I went from feeling guilty to realizing that not doing it will be disservice to those around me. Because if you don't love yourself, you won't love other people and you won't love yourself more. Focus on the feelings you get from practicing self-care and let it guide how you include it into your regular activities. It is essential to remember that it doesn't have to be time-consuming, hindi dapat difficult, at hindi expensive. The goal is to establish a regular self-care practice to help you recharge, relax. So keep it easy as possible to fit into your schedule. That's the third tip kung paano mag-establish ng self-care routine in your schedule. Pangatlo yon ay follow simple routine. Less is more. Number 4, or yung pang-apat na tip to establish a daily, a daily self-care routine is keep your options open. Be flexible. There will be things that is out of control, so be open for possible changes. Commit to implementing your self-care practice while giving yourself a permission to experiment with how you do it. Okay, ulitin natin that the number 4 tip on how to establish a daily self-care is to keep your options open. Maging flexible tayo because change is inevitable. Some days will be easier than the others. To exercise self-care routine or activities, while others will feel impossible. Things will inevitably come in the way, which is an unavoidable aspect of our lives. That is the beauty naman, okay, ng buhay. It keeps on changing. Ganon din sa self-care routine. Keep your options open or your activities open. It is critical to let go, to let go of the ropes a little when this happens. Ganun talaga. Pag parang relasyon nyo, na di naman nag-work, ikaw na lang yung kumakapit. Bitaw na friend, char. Okay, so don't be harsh on yourself. Every day is a new opportunity to work back on track. It's unlikely that your self-care practice will be perfect. What I usually do is I keep a big list or a listahan ng mga self-care activities or ang mga ideas that will fit my lifestyle, which actually I'll be sharing one by one here in our lesson. So keep on watching. I have more time to those days than others, so I select activities that allow me to take my time. On days that I'm busy, I choose activities that are less time-consuming. So kung marami kang time, marami din dapat na self-care activities na gawin mo. Kung wala kang time, select those less time-consuming. because no 2 days are the same. I work with my schedule to determine what works best for me at the same time. Again, our no, again, ito nga simple. Nakalimutan ko nang i-click, no. The simple the better. And of course, you have to um keep your options open. Again, on how to establish a daily care routine that you'll actually follow. Number one is to keep your number one is to stop doing. No, stop doing something you hate. Second is plan. Okay, make a plan and commit to it. Third is follow a simple routine. Hindi mo kailangan gumastos, time-consuming, or dahil yun nga sinabi ko nga kanina, yung number one, stop doing what you hate. Yung hindi dahil uso gagawin mo siya. And pang-apat is to keep your options open. Be flexible. Change is inevitable. These tips will help you keep a daily care, no, a daily self-care practice that will bring joy, relaxation, and happiness into your life. Okay? Yan. So, whether you're just getting started with self-care or struggle to get back into a practice, no, this is a one way for you to establish your daily self-care. Again, yung apat, stop doing something you hate. Second, make a plan and commit to it. Third is follow a simple routine. And fourth is keep your options open. If you have any questions on or suggestions on how to establish daily self-care routine, that you'll actually follow, comment down below. Okay, so to learn more, message me and schedule a free 60-minute mental health coaching to become aware and understand your mental health and develop strategies to start living the life you want the most. Thank you so much, and see you next week for another session of live episodes. Your first step to develop positive mental well-being, because your mental health matters, you matter. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye.